burns themselves with Jerusalem, God says they shall be cut in pieces. Now, I'm going to tell you the meaning behind that, because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place.
Yes, right.
So America has burdened themselves with keeping us hostage here, because that's who we are. They're going to be cut in pieces. They took our land, our land of Jerusalem. The Bible says, you burden yourself with that, you shall be cut in pieces.
Think of all the times when they passed you over for the job. Think of all the times when you was done dirty by our enemies, man. That's the angle you got a chance. But think of your fathers if you never been to. Alright? Think when they was whipping our fathers, man, cutting our women's stomach open. Big white men beating little black women upside their head. Think of that. Some brothers' kids have died, wife has left them. Many things have happened to us, man. But in the kingdom of heaven, man, all that stuff is gonna go away. We gotta keep our mind on it. Keep the soldiers in mind of the mission. The mission is getting the kingdom of heaven. Ruling over these devils that oppress us. That's the mission. That's the goal.
Hey, bro, right here, walking by. Do you know? I got a question for you. Why did you know why we went to slavery?
To tell you the truth, because devils put us there.
Devils put us there? Yeah. Now, how did they know to come get us? What happened?
We were sold out.
Now, can I read something for you? Did you know that slavery was in the Bible?
I don't read the Bible.
Okay. Well, this may be the first time hearing anything. Now, read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Now, read 48 one more time. Read 48. Because a lot of the people don't understand where our history is, where it started at. Right. Our history is right here in this Bible.
Right.
The Bible says exactly why we went into slavery.
That's right.
You can ask somebody all the time, why did we go? Some people say, oh, because they didn't like our color. Okay, we got other nations that are dark like us, like the East Indians, they're dark like us. We got some Arabs that are dark like us. We got Africans just like us who look like us.
Right.
But they chose us to go into slavery. Right. Somehow. Right? Read what you got. 48.
Bring it on! Therefore, thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Now, the Bible says that we should serve our enemies. Now, right now, what we were teaching the brother was that we are Israelites according to the Bible, and these curses will come upon us. So he said that we, the so-called black spirits and Native Americans, we would serve our enemies, and he would send them to us. He would send the enemies upon us, meaning that it was no coincidence that they came and got us. Right. The Most High sent those, the so-called white men, to come get us.
Right.
That's what he sent, because we didn't keep God's commandments.
Right.
Have you ever heard that before? You never heard that? It's something new that we're not taught. But we were sent into slavery. We were sent under bondage to this very day because we didn't keep God's commandments.
Right.
Now read what you got again, one more time.
Therefore, thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So the Lord is sending them against us. Go ahead.
In hunger.
In hunger, so for food. If you want to go to Popeyes, you want to go to McDonald's, you're going to your enemies. Because guess what? I don't own McDonald's. That's right. I don't own Popeyes. Even we might own like a little soul food place, but I guess what? We can get shut down real quick because we don't own any. We don't own anything. Right. We don't own any of those things.
Right.
You go to the gas station. Guess what? You're going to a East Indian. Right. You're going to a Arab to get whatever food you need. When you want to get a bridge card, you go to your enemies so you can feed your family.
Right.
Read.
In thirst.
In thirst, when you gotta pay your water bill, whatever you gotta do is all to your enemies, to a point where it's illegal to even collect rainwater.
Right.
Your enemy said that. He said you can't even collect rainwater.
Right.
Go ahead.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. So what tag do you see on the back of your shirt? Where is it? Where your clothing made at? Like China, right? China, Africa, wherever it is. Our clothing's all by other nations.
That's right.
So he's saying that all these other nations are our enemies. Meaning we gotta go to them and want of everything. So in clothing, if I want to get clothes to put on my back, if I need some underwear, I gotta go to my enemies to get it. And that's a curse, right? What happens if the other nations stop producing toilet paper or shirts or whatever it is? What will we do then? Because we don't own anything. We don't own any of those materials to do those things. So guess what? When other nations stop doing it, we don't have it no more. Read what you got.
And in want of all things.
So the Bible's saying that we should serve our enemies in want of all things. So do you agree with that? Do you think that's what's going on today?
It's hard to put my finger on things because it seems like everything's a curse.
Come on, go close. Come on, go close.
Follow one thing, people say this is your enemy and that's your enemy, but sometimes even your own people that's your enemy.
That is very true, though.
Your own people do quicker than any other way.
That's true.
It's hard to follow anybody.
But the thing is, we're showing. Go to real quick. Go to John 8:32 real quick, because that's true. Because when we go in our neighborhoods, we're more scared of our own people than we are of the other nations.
Right.
Yeah, we might be scared to get shot down, but guess what? I can't even walk. When I'm walking through the street at night, I'm not thinking about a white man popping up and shooting me or robbing me. I'm thinking about my own brother killing me. I shouldn't have to do that. But that's the thing. We're not taught how to govern ourselves. We're not taught how to live, because we, just like you read earlier, we discontinue from our heritage. Our heritage was God's laws. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal, and many more. But because we discontinue from those, we don't know how to deal with each other. When we get mad, we kill. When we get poor, we start stealing. But because we don't know God's laws, there's a way you know right from wrong, and that's only through this Bible. John 8:32.
John chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So he's saying that the truth shall make us free, right? Now give me truth real quick. Psalms 142. Because we got to know what the truth is. We got to know exactly what it is that's going to get us out of this condition. We got to understand what's right and what's wrong. Because when I was growing up, I'm trying to figure out what's right, what's wrong. I'm thinking I'm a good guy, all these different things. But when I start reading the Bible, I come to find out me having a girlfriend, me celebrating Easter, me celebrating all these different holidays it doesn't make me a good person at all. How y'all doing? Come stop real close and listen to what we got to say.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 142.
Now the brother was just saying that it's hard to know what's good, what's right, what's wrong. But we're showing that through the Bible, that's how you know what's right and what's wrong. You believe in the Bible? Believe in God? Okay, what about you? Okay, read what you got.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So what is the truth? Anybody hear that? Read it one more time.
Psalms 119, 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So what is the truth? Based on what we just read. The law, exactly. What's your name? Torian? What's your name? Noah? Shalisha. All praise. Good to meet you. I'm Aaron. Now read that one more time.
Psalms 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So he says that the laws are the truth. So how we know what's right and what's wrong is based off of God's law.
That's right.
So now we got, what holiday is coming up again?
Passover right now, today.
Easter is coming up.
Passover.
Right? Easter's coming up. Now, is Easter in the Bible? Or actually, no, tell me, what is Easter? What is Easter? Anybody know what Easter is? How you doing? How you doing? Step around here for me.
I'm Old Pepper.
Now, what is Easter? Anybody know what Easter is?
Old Pepper. I got your flag.
Easter is supposed to be the celebration of the resurrection of Christ, right? So, but is that in the Bible? Is anybody going out to celebrate Easter tomorrow? No? A lot of us we'll sit at the dinner, we'll go to the church, but Easter is not in the Bible. I mean, Easter is not of the Lord.
That's right.
Not at all. Go to Colossians 2:8 real quick.
Bring it out!
Because this goes with any other holiday. We celebrate Christmas.
Right.
If you say Christmas is in the Bible,
right.
We don't know. But we all go to church and we say that we love Jesus and all these different things, but we're celebrating a holiday that's supposed to be for Christ, but we don't even know if it's in the Bible.
Right.
The same thing with Easter.
Right.
What it's supposed to be is Passover.
Right.
But we celebrate it based off of what men tell us. So read that real quick. Colossians 2:8.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you.
So he said, beware lest any man spoil you. What does that mean? Hey, Noah, what does this mean right here? Read it one more time. One more time.
Beware lest any man spoil you through vain philosophy.
So what does it mean to be spoiled? He said, beware lest any man spoil you. It means to be tricked. He said, beware lest any man trick you. Read on.
And vain deceit.
Read it from the top.
Beware lest any man spoil you.
So beware lest any man trick you through what?
Through philosophy.
Through philosophy.
And vain deceit.
Because the pastors are tricking our people, thinking that Easter is a real thing. It's of God.
Right.
That's what they think. That's what they're teaching our people.
Right.
But it's not. Now go to Acts chapter 12. Go to verse 1.
Bring
Because
it
we're
out.
going to show you
Bring it
let me
out.
show you a little bit about Easter.
Right.
Actually, let's read this article real quick. Okay, start right at the top. Because we're going to learn the origins of Easter. Because a lot of us, they're telling us that it's about Christ, it's about Jesus. But let's figure out exactly what it's about. Let's start here at the top. So we can learn about what Easter is.
Easter. Is Easter related to pagan goddess Ishtar or Ashtoreth? Easter is related to the pagan goddess Ashtoreth.
So it says it's related to a pagan god, a worthless god. Go ahead.
Variations of the same name, such as Ishtar or Ashtoreth, direct etymology relations to Ishtar as well as characteristic relations.
So it's talking about Easter being to a god called Ashtaroth or Ishtar, and that's just a goddess of fertility. Does that have anything to do with Christ? I don't think so either. And I'm pretty sure whoever made the holiday knows it's not.
Right.
So it's telling us that this has something to do with a pagan god. So does that mean we should be celebrating this in the first place? Does that mean we should be there on Sunday? Celebrate with the Easter eggs? Because this goddess of fertility, they represent it with many different breasts on it. If you look at one of the statues, it's got many different breasts on it. It's for fertility. That's why you have all the Easter eggs, all that different stuff. That's how it starts to make sense a little bit. But it's based off of a pagan goddess. So, but let's go back to Colossians 2:8 real quick. Because it's talking about something completely different than what they say it is. They say it's talking about the resurrection of Jesus Christ. But when you look into it, it's not talking about that. It's talking about a pagan goddess. But what's one of the commandments? It says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Right?
Bring it out.
Now we're breaking the commandments, right? So if you say you love God, when you celebrate Easter, you're not showing that you love God.
That's right.
Not at all. Now read Colossians 2:8 again.
The book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Beware lest any man spoil you.
So our people are being spoiled in these churches by our pastors telling us that Easter is of the Lord. Right. Well, it's not.
Right.
Passover is of the Lord.
Right.
Go to 1 Corinthians 5:7 real quick. Because it's supposed to be a whole different way. We're supposed to celebrate God's high holy days.
Right.
Anybody know any high holy days that the Most High set up? If you don't know, it's fine. You don't know. You know any? We got Passover. We got New Moon. We got, anybody heard of the Sabbath? Sabbath day? Today's the Sabbath day.
That's right.
Today is the Sabbath day, the 7th day of the week. But the pastor's not teaching us that. He's promoting Easter.
Right.
He's about to get some money tomorrow.
Right.
That's what he's promoting.
That's right.
Read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 5 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be new lumps as are unleavened, even as Christ our Passover.
So we're talking about Christ being our Passover. We're talking about Passover. That's what's coming up. Passover. Not Easter, Passover.
That's right.
That's right.
Have you ever heard of Passover before? You know what it's about?
Like the Feast of Unleavened, just not eating no bread.
Not exactly, but that's a little bit. Anybody have any idea what Passover is about? Well, the thing is, once you start learning more about this, you're gonna learn what Passover is. But it's not. We're not here to celebrate Easter. We're here to celebrate Passover, the Sabbath, the new moon.
Right.
Now let's get back to Deuteronomy.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons.
IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.